And like his life was at pretty much on the edge. Like he was about to just like end himself because he was gangbanging. His family disowned him. What else? The people that he thought were his best friends were like, come on, dude, rape this little girl, and if you don't, we're not with you anymore. But that was so screwed up that he tried to shoot this dude, but he didn't because the gun was on safety lock, and the guy ran away. He found a girlfriend, and she tried to straighten his life up, but the girlfriend went to Christchurch, and she died in the earthquake. So it's like his life was just really going down. And you know, encouraging people is one thing that I really love to do. And like, we all go through situations and we're built to elevate each other, seriously. So I wrote this track because I felt that was a pretty tight thing. He's a good dude. Yeah, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So if you want, just rock with us, vibe with us, whatever you want to do. Hey, come on. Hello, Stanley came across to me. Out of ring is history, already saying that it is a mystery. Legally, I'm supposed to be under parental guidance, but I ran looking for love under the drug and violence surveillance. Always on my scene, cause I'm on the A-list and in the green, trying to make a living and boost my self-esteem. Mom hated my figure in her sight faster than a beam. Even though I was a parasite, she never shed the light that shut the door behind it. He was nowhere to be found. With a bullet to my grind, I was broken from that pound. So resembling the ground was the answer, and sleeping around was like a cure to cancer. Pursuit of happiness was very profound. As I keep digging deeper, my emotions only get steeper. No elevation either, no balance to the equation. Damn, is there a God I could believe in? No answer, but my eyes are set on the flower, the chance to paint them past. But lasted 2 years and a couple of hours. She went to see her family in Christchurch, but died in an earthquake. Damn, I can't finish this verse. You know I'm proud to say that I cry sometimes. I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to look behind the mask, but tears end up writing my verse. I ain't proud to tell you that I cry sometimes. I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to look behind the mask, but tears end up writing my verse. Lil Stacy says her life's pretty hectic with the baby, especially with no support. I have to cling to the court, nothing is what I can say. The baby daddy broke, this was my biggest fear of not wanting to abort and pay checks, so it's coming short. So she started dancing for dollars, rubbing her body against support every night for a couple of hours, hoping her baby is asleep in the car, until one night she heard from child service screaming, no, you cannot do this, he is all I have, please, you cannot do this. But the baby had to call the doctor, so the room was the only acquaintance. Stunned with depression, the room was full of silence. Damn, is there a God I could believe in? Barely breathing, surprised about what just happened. Suicidal thoughts, wishing she was in front of some sort of gunshots. I ain't too proud to tell you that I cry sometimes about it. Trying to make it work, never ever happen, hey. Now I ain't too proud to tell you that I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to look behind the mask, but tears end up right in reverse. First of all, you are a living testimony. Don't say you haven't been through anything, cause homie, you don't know me. We all have a story, we all have the option to pull the best out of it or portray ourselves as a worry. Now, I ain't the type to force cut down your throat. It heals the broken and binds up the wound. This is from the word I quote. I got flooded with grace in my boat. I followed the rock, now it's Christ that I'm all about. I never got clean, I went to him, but I went to him and got clean. From the bottom to the brim, tried to make life better for myself, but it only better the worst for myself. Now, it wasn't a one of prayer, and immediately changing weather, but a couple, reading the word slowly, getting stronger than ever. I ain't perfect, but this amazing grace erases the scars of my face. I ain't too proud to tell you that I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to live behind the mask, but tears end up right in my verse. I ain't too proud to tell you that I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to live behind the mask, but tears end up right in my verse. Hey, proud to tell you that I cry sometimes about it. Through the moments when life hurts, trying to live behind the mask, but tears end up right in my verse. Hey.
I ain't too proud to tell you that I
cry sometimes. Cry sometimes. Hey, cry sometimes. But it's a part of life.
Yeah, man, that's part of life.
A lot of dudes don't like to. I don't like to either. But yeah, that's one. Alright, man, Bobby, so you got the next question, man. Ask them whatever. You can give them a free copy of the EP and a couple of lollies.
The question is who sang the song, the original song?
Original song.
By J.Cole.
Yeah, it's off the mixtape. Yeah. That's alright though.
Who sang the song?
She gets one though anyways.